Positive thinking plus frequency or surrender, detachment or zero frequency help you reach the vibrations that create miracles or more happiness in your life. Vibrations move in plus, minus or zero directions. This is tutorial 1 on why should you force yourself to be positive. You have to force yourself to be positive because being negative is very dangerous. It can make you fall into accidents, into sickness, into financial loss, into relationship loss. Being negative is extremely anxiety creating, and vibrations move on their own. So you may be negative in one area of life, but vibrations will make you negative in another area of life as well, because they simply transfer from one area of life to another. So you may be sick or your parents may be sick, but if you are focusing on that sickness too much, you will find that you are feeling stuck in life. You cannot move ahead in life. Your vibrations are feeling negative and you are constantly worried, negative, anxious. That is because you are focusing too much on negativity. You have to control your feelings, you have to control your vibrations. Only then happiness or miracles can be created in your life. Vibrations are in feelings. Feelings create vibrations, so you must be in control of your feelings. You have to be aware. How are you feeling from moment to moment? If your problems are increasing in life, be sure that you are feeling negative in life. If your problems are reducing, that means you are feeling positive in life. It does not matter whether other people agree with you or not, because each person has a different karmic syllabus. Each one has a different goal in life. You are sent by God to create different types of realities. Even whether you believe in God or not, it does not matter. You can say you are a part of positive energy radiance of the universe, and you are sent. You come on earth yourself to create a positive reality. You do not come to create unhappiness, but you are creating with your focus. If you are focusing on unhappiness now, you are creating more unhappiness in the future. Predominant focus matters, like 70% of the day are you happy or unhappy, because 20% of the day will always be negative, because there will be night and there will be problems. But your focus can control your vibrations in the time when you are aware of your consciousness, and you can be aware at least during the daytime, and you can create positivity by being aware of your vibrations. So even if you are totally positive during the daytime, you will find that problems come in your life, because energies also follow cycles like earth. And you can be negative 20% of your life, just because energy will dip and then rise again, just as day and night happen on earth. So that is fine. That 20% where you are negative will shift. It can be in love life, it can be a financial life, it can be a health life. So that shifting keeps happening, but 20% of your life will remain in problems. Don't expect perfection. If you expect perfection, everything will fall, because 20% will always remain in problems. If your life is feeling 80% negative, that means you are expecting perfection, and you are expecting everything to be normal and happy, which it cannot be. So your focus needs to be on blessings in your life, on all that is good in your life 80% of the time. And if you cannot find anything good in your life, start imagining good, imagining the things which you want to happen in your life. It does not matter whether your focus is imagined or real. For the soul, everything is imagination. Even your reality is imagination, because the soul does not have sense organs. Only the electric impulses which reach the soul create reality for the soul. So for the soul, it does not matter whether you are actually cycling or you're simply cycling in your mind. As long as you feel positive, more positivity will be created in your future. If you are feeling negative, more negativity will be created in your future, irrespective of how it is created. So now there are people who say we cannot feel at all. If you are not feeling at all, that means you have suppressed your feelings too much. If you are suppressing too much, you are depressed inside your being. Even if you are very successful, Even then, if you cannot feel at all, that means you are not creating reality. If you are not creating reality, that means your predominant feelings are negative. You are, like a stuck machine which cannot come out of a black hole, and you are just simply stuck there. You cannot feel at all. So you have to learn to feel the energy movement in your body to create a reality which is happier. And you have to focus on your inner feelings. Find methods to focus on your inner feelings to create a positive reality. Your life will never move to happiness until you force it from within. You have to force yourself to be happy from within. To force happiness, you might need energy cleansing of the body, otherwise, you may not be able to feel the body. It's like the soul is like a bulb inside the body, but if the walls of the bulb are dark, the light does not go outside. Light is happiness. So you need to be connected to a positive energy to feel happy, to be connected to the inner bulb, inner light of your being. And to feel that inner light, you have to clear the energies around it. So it is perfectly fine to go for mental health treatments, for soul healing, so that it is like bathing, and it is perfectly natural to bathe daily. So simply, just as you bathe your body, you go for cognitive behavior therapies, or you go for energy healing like Reiki, or you go for soul healing, so that you are cleansed from within. So it is an evolutionary step to go for therapies to clean yourself. Otherwise, it has to be taught from schooling. Therapy is advanced cleaning. If it was taught from schooling, then it would be a lot easier for you to be happy. But positive thinking is yet to become a subject. If children are taught to be positive as a subject, like children are taught to speak in English or Hindi, or children are taught to do sums, problem solving, so they learn maths, they learn English. Similarly, if children are taught to be positive, if they are taught to focus on life problems, on the life problems which they have, which is very simple in childhood, if they are taught to be positive in those life problems, they learn how to be positive, and they get good marks for being more and more positive. And applied positive thinking can create more positivity in their life. And as you go from class 1 to class 12, you can learn to be more and more positive and get higher and higher marks for more and more positivity. So that needs to be done from school. Till it is done, you need to start taking therapies for cleaning your mind. Cleaning your mind is through psychological counseling, CBT, dialectical behavior therapy, applied behavior analysis, etc. Cleaning of the body is through cleaning the aura, chakra meditation, opening positivity in neurological energy circuits, healing your organs, etc. Soul healing means theta healing, past life therapy, NLP, age regression, Reiki, pranic healing, color therapy, etc. all combined in one. You need mind, body, and soul healing for creating positivity in your lives. You can go step by step. You start by cleaning the mind. If it doesn't work, you start by cleaning the body through energy cleansing, and then you go for soul healing. And if you go for soul healing directly, then all three steps will be covered in soul healing. It will be of healing the mind, body, and soul, so that your inner positivity is created, awakened. Your inner light can heal your body, it can spread all over your body, and you can feel from within. You can access to your vibrations. Positivity has to be forced like exercise. It does not happen automatically. Positivity is not natural. Negativity is natural because it is gravitational. You fall down naturally. You don't uplift naturally. You don't fly naturally. So right now, positivity is not natural, as it means uplifting of energy. It's like flying. It's like believing in something which is impossible, and it is going into the unknown realms. So you have to force yourself to be positive. The vibrations will surely multiply. It is scientific. Vibrations multiply. Whatever you focus on will bounce back in your life, will increase in your life. So even if difficulties come in your life, but you're forcing yourself to be positive, then difficulties will fade away, and again you will be positive. You will be forced to be positive. You will not be able to cry even if you want, because you are training your mind to be positive. Positivity is not natural, it has to be trained. But if you don't train yourself to be positive, negativity is natural. Some people enjoy negativity very much because it is natural. but it is dangerous. You can develop sickness, you can develop accidents, you can, create harm for your children simply by, simple statements like, so what if death comes, challenging. So things like that, which it can simply create accidents, it can create harm for yourself, your family, your children. That is why even if positivity appears artificial, you have to force positivity so that your future is positive. Once you reach a state of blissfulness, or once you reach a state where you are like God, when you're thinking like God, where your thinking matches that of God, you will realize that it is very, very important to be not negative. And if you enter the dark, it can, collect around you like magnets. And it is very difficult to leave the dark because it is very, very addictive. So, focusing on positivity has to be enforced. People become more and more negative, more and more sad. You develop anxieties, diseases, low performance, terrorism, wars, all with sadness, all with frustrations. And you keep focusing on the outside, thinking that other people have done this to you, whereas your internal vibrations have to be first converted into positive for your environment to become positive. It is not the other way around. It is like the egg forms the chicken. Now, okay, you can say the chicken created the egg, fine. The environment creates your sadness, but once the sadness is inside, you have to train yourself to cleanse your energies and be positive, to change that sadness into positivity for yourself and for others. Over a period of 6 7 years, you will realize that if you keep focusing on positive, even your environment becomes positive. People start collecting your positivity because you're breathing out positive air. Other people start getting influenced by it, and your environment clears, positivity spreads, and negativity will leave your life. If people like to be negative and they do not like you because you're positive, they will leave your life. But that is fine because you have to work for God, with God, and that means that you are spreading positivity with your vibration. God does not mean God of one religion. God means a positive energy which is helping you survive, which is helping you cope with difficulties, which is helping you overcome problems in life. And for getting guidance from that energy, your frequency has to be positive so that thought waves match. If your frequency is at minus 52 and God's frequency is at plus 55, you will not catch God's guidance. But if your frequency is plus 52 and God's frequency is plus 55, you will catch God's thought waves. So, for even catching guidance, you need positivity and you need therapy sometimes. Very often, therapies really help you catch guidance, intuitions, and connection to God. Therapy helps you connect to God much more than prayers because you're focusing on a God from within. Theta healing therapies, which I do, you are focusing from God from within, and you're understanding God, and you are forgiving people. So it helps a lot to be positive. Training in positive thinking is necessary from schools and social media. It does not come automatically. Positivity is not natural. Training in positive thinking has to be forced. It does not come automatically. Be vibrationally positive, internally positive to be happier. Being negative will create sadness even if success comes. Even if you are very successful on the outside, if you are negative, you will only increase sickness, problems, diseases, fights in your life. You have to be internally vibrationally positive to be happier. That is why saints are always happy because they are normally detached. But simply being meditative or being saint like is not a recipe for creating happiness, because after a saint's life, you have to live a householder's life to be happier. So you have to create reality. It is not enough to be simply peaceful, to ignore a negative reality. You have to create a positive reality with your vibrations to get salvation. Past life therapy with theta healing, Reiki, and NLP helps significantly in increasing vibrational positivity. Thank you. Stay happy and stay blessed in your life. Whenever you are happy, you will feel blessed. You will stay blessed because you will catch God's guidance if you are positive. But if you are negative, you will not catch guidance. You will not know why things are going wrong in your life. and accidents can happen. So be careful in these times when Earth is shifting frequencies, and make an effort to be positive from within. Thank you. The same PPT I will make in Hindi also, spoken in Hindi, and you can access it from the link below.